Hi everybody, and happy 4th of July. I went to the Bergen County Zoo and I shared the day with you. I hope you enjoyed that. I already posted that earlier. But when I was by my mother's earlier, I found in her garage this portfolio, this old portfolio of mine, this big black portfolio of mine. And what was inside was something I totally forgot about. It was my own punk era art. So if you lived through the punk era and you're familiar with the art of the punk revolution, you'll remember that everything was very Dada, very cut and paste, and very mimeographed and black and white. So mimeographed art was huge in those days. Very, very fun. And I'm going to show what I found. It was between these two pieces of board. And I guess I was compiling them into some sort of book, because it says it's a crazy idea, but it just might work. Dada and More, 1980. Very, very fun. All cut and paste letters, like the ransom note letters, huge for punk posters, punk book covers, poetry book covers, poetry books, period. A lot of cut and pasting, album cover art. 45s especially, for the bands that only did like 145. Total punk, Dada, cutout, ransom kind of art all over them. Alright, so let's see what we got here. First up, we have the ballet piece. This has a letter from the American Ballet Theater upside down with ballerinas all over it. Very fun. This one is called True Confessions, and it says, I thought you were Gloria Vanderbilt. It says, I'm Oscar. I thought you were Chris Stein, and I thought I was Oscar. So fun. So the idea of punk was to cut and paste these creations and then Xerox them into black and white, just into these Xerox things. They just came out so fun. This is called Tarot, April 1980. Very fun. This one's called Dick Goes Native. And we have Rush, Desaad, Cruising. Very fun. I hope these show up. Black and white. Welcome Home, Heartbreakers. Johnny Thunders is my idol. Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers. Johnny Thunders is God. Of course, I loved Johnny. Try and get some light on it. Gary Gilmore's Eyes. No Fun. Free Media. Green Plastic Ice Cube Trays. Ciao Bella. Hollywood. I got a Lust for Life. At least nobody threw up. This is called Hollywood. Does this show? Let's see. I'll try and get some light on it. It's really, really fun. Oh, this is a fun one. This is, remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Disco bumper cars. He knocked the whole building over on us. We'll be crushed. If I hold it this way, I don't know if you can see it, but I'll try. And then I'll turn it a little bit to the light here. Very fun. We have Warhol, Grace Jones. Very, very fun. And this one happens to be my favorite. It was dangerous. What isn't? Even hair dryers are dangerous. Weird environments talk. What's happening? It takes more than Martin to build an image. So put it close, probably be dark. And I'll turn that a little bit to the light. Very, very fun. All the different imagery and wording is very fun because, you know, reading it all is so funny. It's, I'm short and I drink too much. Non-human. Very, very fun. And this is Angel's Hair, 1980. Sorry, Goyles, but this beauty secret is confidential. She thought about wet plastic dishes. So much fun to find this stuff because it truly is, you know, so typical of the era and what artists were doing. The black and white Xerox thing, I barely remember. When I saw them, I remembered them, but for years they were out of my mind. Very, very fun. 1980 Tink Art. I might start scanning those and releasing them as prints at some point because that would be really, really fun. Very, very vintage Tink Art, and you can see where my love of collage came from. So, very fun. So the zoo was fun. It's a beautiful day. It poured through the night, which was fine. It's good for the plants and the grass and everything, but it was a beautiful day. A little bit hot at times, but not terrible, and the zoo has a lot of shade. Went out for lunch and brews. Very, very nice. I was in a shop later on and I found a fabulous wind chime made out of the old water spout spigots thing, you know, 3 different sizes, and it's just so cool looking. It's all verdigris and really, really pretty to hang on the deck, and I will put a picture here. I did put a picture at the end of the zoo one, but I'll put it here because we're talking about it. Really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed that blast from the past, 1980 Tink Art. This was post art school. This was full-on punk era when we were doing this kind of stuff and just having a great time. A lot of my friends were doing things like this in college, and posters for concerts and poetry reading shows. Like I said, 45 sleeves. All kinds of great stuff. Definitely unique to the era. Very excited to find those. I saw it against the wall in my mother's garage and I was like, that's one of my portfolios, and I grabbed it and put it in my truck and found these in there. Very fun. I also have a high school portfolio somewhere from my art classes in high school. My mother probably still has that one too. Very fun. In those days I was doing more pen and ink and silk screening. Lots of silk screening. My dad bought me silk screens and I would make t-shirts and all purses, all kinds of crap. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share those and wish you a happy 4th of July. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical one. Unfortunately, we have to go back to work tomorrow. What a bummer. I'm going to put in one of my favorite 4th of July images right here. It is so psycho that I can't imagine anyone would think it was a good idea to give this kid a stick of dynamite. Happy 4th of July.